In this video, I'm going to show you simple techniques to boost your Fortnite FPS. This includes optimizing Fortnite settings, Nvidia settings, and even Windows settings. After watching this video until the end, you should see a surprisingly realistic FPS boost consisting of 50 or even 300 FPS. Spoiler alert, that's what I got. Alright, so let's hop into a creative game and then see how many FPS is in the game. I'm going to compare my FPS from the beginning of the video to the end of the video and see how much of a difference it really makes. So right now, I'm about like 300 FPS or so. Here's my settings: max frame rate, full resolution, full screen, max view distance, shadows off, and then all of these are medium. And then this I'll talk about later. So 300 FPS, that's pretty good. Let's first start off with the Fortnite settings. Full screen is probably the best because it literally says it, and you should do your monitor's resolution, so you don't have to like downscale or upscale. And then the frame limit, you should either do your monitor's refresh rate or one level higher. You should test it out and see which one you like better. I don't really care, but I'm gonna put unlimited just for the video and see how much FPS it can really get. And for the graphics quality, usually you do all low and view distance, epic, and 100 3D resolution. This makes it so you can actually like see the game and it's not blurry. View distance depends. You don't really need epic all the way. You can put it at medium to like give yourself an advantage, because it is a big advantage in the game to see farther, but it's not the most important thing. And then next up, no VSync. That's just gonna make your game laggier. Motion blur, no. Show FPS, yes, we're gonna show it. Rendering mode, there's three types. There's direct 11x, direct x12, and performance mode. If you want the best performance, you're gonna go with performance mode, duh. And then if you have like a strong processor, you can go with multi-threaded rendering. And all this stuff doesn't really matter. Since we changed the rendering mode, we had to like get out the game and reset it. So I'll be right back. Alright, I am now in performance mode. In performance mode, it limits what you can change to get you the best performance. So view distance depends on you again. Textures, low again. Meshes, you can do low or high, depends on what you want. Low is like mobile builds, and then high is normal builds. Just use whatever you like the most. Mobile builds, it's a little harder since it's harder to see, but it is better performance, so up to you. And that's all we're gonna change. So just off of changing the Fortnite settings alone, we should expect to see a bit of a difference. Alright, I'm now in the Fortnite creative map, and looking at all these builds, my FPS is around 400. I'm even like looking around a lot, so it loads up everything. Yeah, 400, 500. Oh wow, that is really good. Okay, just from changing the Fortnite settings alone, I got from like 300 to 400, 500 FPS. That's like a 100 to 200 FPS boost. Nice. And that's not it. There's still more things to change with your FPS. So let's get out of Fortnite right now. We still have more to go. We have to change the Nvidia control panel settings, the Windows settings, and the RAM settings. Now we're gonna do the Nvidia control panel settings. So to do that, go to your desktop and then right click and go to Nvidia control panel. This is only for if you have a Nvidia graphics card. Most likely you do. Otherwise, you can just skip this video or skip this segment. So in here, probably the simplest thing you could do is just to change the preference of your graphics card from quality to performance. That's like the easiest thing you do if you don't want to change all these settings that you don't really understand. This is it. That's pretty simple. But if you like want to go into detail and stuff, then I'll do that. So inside the settings, you can see all of this. Like it's pretty overwhelming to look at. So I'll go through it fast and easy. This is the global settings. When you change the global settings, you're gonna change like every game that you're gonna use a graphics card on. But if you just want it for Fortnite, then go to program settings and then select the program and go to Fortnite. It doesn't have, you need to edit. Okay, oh, it's right here. All right, there we go, Fortnite. And here we go, we're gonna start changing things. So first off, Nvidia image sharpening, let's turn that off. Ambient occlusion off, although you can't really change it in the program settings. Anisotropic filtering, you're gonna turn that off. And then for all of the anti-aliasing stuff, let's just turn that off, off, and off. Yeah, so for CUDA GPUs, turn that from the global setting to just choose your graphics card that you have. So then it's gonna turn to all. And then low latency mode, off. Max frame rate, off. Yeah, for monitor technology, you're gonna put that as G-Sync compatibility if your monitor supports G-Sync. Otherwise, I think it should be defaulted to fixed refresh rate. And then for multi-frame sampled AA, you're gonna want to turn that off. And then for OpenGL rendering GPU, select your GPU. Power management mode, turn on to prefer maximum performance. And then for preferred refresh rate, you're gonna want the highest available. Don't cap yourself with your refresh rate. Shader cache, turn that on. That's gonna help you with your FPS. The second, texture filtering, like LOD bias, turn that to allow. The next one, texture filtering quality, you're gonna go to high performance. Texture filtering trilinear optimization, also on. All of these are like what you should turn on. Threaded optimization on, triple buffering off, and then vertical sync, no, turn that off. And there we go. we're gonna hit apply, and now your computer is gonna die. Why did you listen to me? All right, guys, this is Fortnite after changing the Nvidia control panels and the Fortnite settings for optimizing FPS. And as you can see, oh wow, okay, the FPS is on like the higher 400s. It's like 450, and then it sometimes peaks to like 530 and stuff like that. Yeah, that's pretty good increase. That's like a 50 FPS increase on smaller machines. That is like very impactful. Let's say 50 FPS boost, that is pretty good. Okay, now we're gonna move on to changing the window settings. So let's first start off down here. We can go to system settings, or just type in settings and go to system. This is where we're gonna change a few things. Go to the tab that says notification and actions on the left side. You're gonna want to turn that off. You don't really want notifications popping up when you're playing Fortnite. Like if your mom's trying to call you, nah, bro. Just turn that off. Uncheck all the boxes. It'll stop all the notifications basically. And then go to focus assist. You're gonna want that off. This is for like if you're doing productivity stuff and you choose what notifications you want on. It's just gonna be running in the background and you won't really be using it. So that's off. And then all this stuff down here, it's like tablet mode, never use tablet mode, and then like don't switch to tablet mode. All right, the next thing we're gonna change, game mode, and then it's just pop up game mode settings. I'm gonna go there. On game mode, you're gonna turn that on. Other people have tested it and they say it, you know, mixed opinions about it. So you should test and see how it's different for you. But I'm just gonna turn it on for the sake of the video. And then for the captures on like the Xbox recording thingy, turn that off. Like you don't want stuff running in the background. So turn off background recording and turn off audio recording. Just use OBS, bro. It's so much better. And then go up to Xbox game bar. You're gonna also turn it off. You don't want that running in the background. And that's it. All right, next thing, we're gonna go to the task manager. So right click your taskbar, go to click task manager, and then go to startup. Here you can choose what apps are going to be disabled or enabled for startup. Basically, you should disable everything except some of the Windows stuff, like the Windows security stuff. Like disable stuff like Spotify and I don't know, stuff like Cortana I don't really use, so let me disable that. And yeah, stuff you don't really need, just disable. It's going to be running in the background and slowing down your performance. Oh, but we're not done yet. We have more things in the task manager to do. Oh, to do this, you're gonna need to open up Fortnite. So let's just do this. All you need is Fortnite to be open. Right click on it, click go to details, and then now you're in the details. It should already be selected for you. All you need to do now is right click it again, set priority, and set it to high. This is so Windows will prioritize Fortnite over other things when Fortnite's on. So like you have more performance. That's it for the task manager. So in the search bar, you're gonna search up graphics settings. I think this settings tab is only on if you have a graphics card, like a dedicated one, and not like an Intel UHD 630, something like that. Yeah, so if you have like an Nvidia card or a Radeon card, then this should be up for you. And then in here, you should click on, you should turn on hardware acceleration GPU scheduling on. This reduces latency and improves performance. That's it for that one. Next, search up again, type in about. Here you should see all your specifications for your specs on your computer. And in here, go to advanced system settings, click on settings, and then for all this stuff, if you're just lazy and want to get it over with, click adjust for best performance. But that's going to turn off everything that makes your Windows look nice. Here, I'm going to click apply, and you can see the difference in how Windows looks. As you can see, as I drag around, it's like it doesn't follow with me. Instead, it just gives a box. So you don't like that? You can turn it back on. It's show Windows content while dragging. I'll click apply, and then now it should drag with me. See? So there's a few things you can just like mess around with this and see what you like. I also don't like how the text is in here, so we can turn back on smooth edges of screen fonts. And now text looks a little better. Yeah, just adjust whatever you want and don't want. But that's it with that one. Next, you're gonna search up control panel. Go to system and security, go to power options, and in here you have a lot of options. But if you're on like a laptop, I tried it on my laptop, there's only one plan, and you can like show additional plans. Drop down this and you can see additional plans. Duh. What you want to click on is high performance, but let me tell you guys something, there's even a better setting than high performance. What you're gonna want to do is search up command, and then you're gonna copy paste the thing that's in the description, and you'll get this. After you have copy pasted it, just click enter. And now it turns on this thing called like whatever, and then it says ultimate performance. This is what you want. Go back to control panel, system security, power options, and boom, ultimate performance. Let's go. Provides ultimate performance on higher end PCs. And we're just gonna click that. Our next thing you wanna do is search up run. It should pop up as a little box, and then you're gonna type in percent temp and then another percent at the end. Click OK, and then it should bring up all these like files. All of these files are like files you don't really use. So if you know anything about like storage, if you have more storage inside your like hard drive or SSD, it's gonna take a little slower for you to load up things. Here, I'll just show you. I'm gonna delete these files. It's gonna delete them. And then if it says anything like this, that you're gonna need like administrative permission to like delete this folder, just skip it, because most likely they're all in use. Click do all for this current item and skip it, because most likely these ones are already like being in use right now. But you're not done after that. Next, you're gonna go to recycling bin, and there's a lot of stuff in here that you already just deleted. But when it's in the recycling bin, it's actually not deleted, so you're gonna have to delete that yourself. And boom, oh my god, that's a lot of files. Okay, and it's all done. Let's go. Now your storage has more like space, and then it can load things faster. All right, next thing we're gonna do is search up system configuration, then go to boot. Now on this screen, we're gonna click on no GUI boot, make the timeout to 10 seconds, and then click on advanced options. In here, you're gonna want to turn on the number of processors to your max, and then that's it on the screen. Click apply and okay. You're gonna need to restart after this, so I'm gonna exit without restarting because I still need to do more things. And boom, we did it. All right, let's now reload Fortnite up and see what the performance difference is. And wow, guys, look at this FPS. It's at like 500. The lowest I'm seeing is like 580, 90, and then it goes up to 600. Yo, and of course the max is like 700, but I'm gonna look at the lowest. Wow, it goes from let's see. Wait, 590. I thought, oh, that is a huge difference. 590 to like 620. That is a huge difference. Wow. Okay, I see. As you can see, guys, it looks pretty good. And of course, whenever I go here and look at this like massive chunk of a build, the FPS does go down, but that's normal, and it's still at a reasonably high FPS. It's still 400, so like it's still good. And after I changed the Fortnite settings, Nvidia control settings, and changing Windows settings, it jumped from 300 to a max of 620. So that's about a 300 FPS boost. Hey yo, who else can do that? But yeah, that's a pretty big increase if you're looking for an FPS boost. Hopefully this video helped you. Like and subscribe for more, because if this video pops up, I'm gonna double down. Okay, bye.